Hello world. There you go. Starting now. It is the 1st of December of 2018, and this is going to be the first video of a 30-day challenge that I set up for myself. Facing my fears, staying with the experience of fear that I can have right now, actually, that I'm having right now. About letting myself be seen and letting myself be just as I am in public, in front of strangers, in front of people that I don't know about. And I found that making a video or making videos was a platform that could really work for that. Yeah. I noticed challenge is already there. A lot of thoughts are running in my head of, oh, what if this is too boring? What if I can't make myself clear? What if there's a lot of energy in my body, some tension around the stomach and the heart. Oh, I was not expecting the fear of my French accent for English speakers being a problem. Yesterday evening I actually did a full list of all the resistance that was coming up about the idea of making videos like this, and just like I think I had probably like 20 excuses or so. I don't necessarily have to share the exact content of what the fears were, but because I noticed that somehow the fears are kind of endless. I would always find something that I'm afraid of to not take the action and to like limit myself to actually do what I want to do. So so it was just I just wanted to have a record of it to be able to look at them as object instead of like being subject to the fears themselves, but just like looking at them and saying like, yeah, okay, I see you. But I'm also expecting that a lot of new fears will just come up as I go, and that I will have to handle them. One thing I'm very aware of right now is to not look at the camera directly, but like having my eye gaze going on and off. And the face going much faster when I'm caught up in thoughts or caught up in fear. So they're taking deep breath. And staying with what is there. I'm feeling attracted to just give a little bit of context of, I don't know if it's about why I'm doing this, but something along those lines. About 4 years ago, I can say that I hit bottom um, in a part of my life, in my life in general. And all of that is a story. I don't necessarily want to cling on to it, but it's more to give some kind of history more than anything else. I was in a time of my life where I didn't know how to handle emotions and handle stress. I was run by a lot of again, lots of fears, lots of negative emotions, and this had clear effect on my health, where I really I was trying to diet and lose weight because I wanted to look good, and I got to a point where I was caught in cycles that where I'm gonna pause here. I'm noticing a lot of thoughts coming up about not making sense at all, being too slow, that the story is not said well enough and I need to start over. Feeling embarrassed? Actually, I don't even want to use the label embarrassed. There's just a lot of energy coming up. Yeah, there is feeling lost, feeling embarrassed, a little bit of, I think, guilt or shame, if I need to put labels onto the energy to like give you a sense of what's going on in this moment and why this is all really awkward. I'm kind of enjoying this process, actually, just being able to stop and not having to finish anything that I'm doing, just really being in the moment. Okay, I think now I can just go a little bit faster. Quite easy. I was in the point of my life where I was binge eating from stress, from a lot of distress and stress, and I didn't know how to handle it at all. And the only way I knew to handle the difficulty I was encountering was by eating. And because eating was giving me some kind of relief, some kind of illusion of love or peace, and it came to a point, because I was dieting at the same time, that I saw myself walking a path that there was lots of guilt, lots of self-hatred, and I remember a moment going back home where I felt completely out of control in how I was eating, and after I would call that a crisis of binge eating, I felt so full that I actually wished I wanted to throw up. And I think that was the point for me. I was like, holy shit, that's wrong with what's going on here. And noticing that if I was going to continue the way I was being at the time, continue the thing I was doing and my way of being, I would probably just die hating myself and not really enjoying my life. That really that was kind of an epiphany moment where I was like, okay, really need to do something different. I don't know what the different is, but I'm going to figure it out. And I think the first thing I had noticed I could do was to just pick up books. And the last 4 years of my life have been a freaking intense journey of self-discovery and insights and like many adventures, and that has been freaking awesome. I just love it. And yeah, here I am at a point in my life where I have learned many things that I'm now applying, and part of like how I want to handle those videos and the emotions coming up around those videos is to apply those methods that I've been learning. I actually want to move away a little bit from talking about it as methods, because to me it's more about remembering who I truly am. That is not the stories of me, but remembering some kind of deep truth that I believe we all share. Something really simple, that love is always more powerful than fear. So, I'm gonna stop here because it's already a lot. But I have plenty of things that I want to say about what the hell is this process that I'm going through, and how I'm handling it, and how it's possible to handle it. Yeah, and I notice I'm just feeling quite excited to go on this adventure journey, whatever this is. I am there's joy. There is joy in staying in this moment, and there is joy in taking it step by step. Okay, I think I'm just gonna stop here. It's not perfect or anything. I'm just gonna stop here. And tomorrow it's going to be something else, something different. There you go. Whew. Day 1 of this 30-day of... I don't even know if I have a name for this yet, but we'll say that it's like this 30-day challenge of letting myself be seen for now. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Yay, did it! Woo! Bye, guys.